That's a great question, Dagen. And I think I learned this through in 2019. So most people don't know there's a website called usdebtclock.org. And when I was doing a training, it was around a concept to help people eliminate debts. And we still do that same concept today. It's called the Debt Free Life Program. And when you go to that website, back then it was only like 20 some trillion. I say only because it's grown, but right now in the US, we are currently as a country, as a nation, 39 trillion in debt as of when I checked this morning. So it could climb a little bit, but 39 trillion in debt. So most families are dealing with a debt problem. And it just comes back to, the cost of living keeps increasing, the wages aren't increasing. So people find themselves borrowing more and more. I think even recently we were kind of joking at the office, but they're looking to approve 50-year mortgages, right? And the amortization on that is going to be crazy. So I think helping families get out of debt with a really neat concept that we have using insurance products, that's kind of a very easy starting point for most families, especially with like a mortgage protection conversation.
Okay, that's great. And then, one thing that I think of, and I think most, I would say, Americans think of when they hear the word insurance is, you think about the insurance that you need, right? Your medical, healthcare, car insurance, the things that are either needed or required. You're not really thinking about like a life insurance per se. And then when you do think about that, you think about that more maybe mid to later in your life where you're thinking about the possibility of passing away suddenly, something like that. Now, no one wants that, but what would you say to when should people start to get involved with just really looking at life insurance?
So good. I tell people yesterday. I tell people the moment you're thinking about it is the time you should be doing it. Because two facts: we're only getting older every day that we're alive. We're only getting older, and the second thing is we're at more risk for health issues the longer we wait. So I typically find that if I'm having a conversation with a younger person, again, this is the good part about our firm, we tailor our conversations based off need. So it's not a one size fit all. Let's try to fit a round peg into a square hole. It's how can we find the best solution set for somebody based off where they're at in life. So a younger person may not have as much needs for, in case my spouse, they're 20, they just got a house, they may not be married yet. So we're focusing on income replacement if they can't work, because they don't have a ton of savings. They don't have a big retirement nest egg. There is some life insurance needs too. But as you get married, as you have kids, as you get grandkids, as you get closer to retirement, your needs are going to change. We have different products that can hit those needs. And we're really just trying to give awareness to that person who has an intent, maybe like mortgage protection, for example. Hey, I want to protect my house in case I pass away, but hey, you have other needs as well. Let's dive into that and see, okay, how can we make sure this fits your budget? Because in the day, if a policy is not in place when something happens, it didn't do its job. We're not just trying to sell you something that doesn't stay in place. We're trying to figure out how can we keep this in place for you long term to protect your family.
Okay.